Hey guys, today I have this purse rack and shoe rack combo, and I love this so much because it helps keep my home and my family super organized. There are so many different hooks on here that you can hang purses and bags of all sizes. I even use a couple of them to hang up my kids' backpacks. It's just really nice to have their backpacks, and I can put their shoes here so they're all in one spot for some hassle-free mornings. The rack is about 63 inches tall by 32 inches wide, so it's the perfect size for an entryway, or if you have a smaller space like an apartment, it would be great for that as well. I actually plan on moving this out to my attached garage so I can have all of my belongings in one spot. Here's the fully assembled rack. There are 18 hooks in total, so whether you have a handbag, a wristlet, a crossbody, or an overnight bag, it is sure to fit in this space, as well as all of your favorite shoes. I like that this rack is compact, yet it has lots of space for all your belongings. I like that these small purse hangers are removable, so you could even take all of these off and replace them with regular hangers if you wanted to hang up coats and jackets. Here's everything that's included. It was super easy to put together without additional tools. Here's how I did it. I started by building the base and the sides for the rack, which was really easy because the pieces just slide in together before you have to screw them in using the smaller set of screws. Once the sides were complete, I was able to tighten the screws. Here's what it looks like when one side of the rack was finished, and then I went ahead and repeated that process for the other side. Now it was time to start putting the pieces together to build the shoe rack. Once again, these pieces just slide together really easily. I started with the mesh shoe rack, and these pieces just slid together, and then I was able to use the smaller screws to tighten it. For the wooden shoe rack, these two metal pieces just had to line up with the holes, and then I was able to screw those in. Each of the shoe rack shelves were attached to the sides of the rack, and here's what it looks like with the mesh shoe rack as well as the wooden shoe rack once it's attached. We're making progress here. Both of the shoe rack shelves are attached to the rack. I attached these pieces on the bottom to prevent any scratching on my floor. Now it was time to put the pole together for the top of the rack. This is where your hangers are going to hang from. Again, very easy. The pieces just slid together. You screwed the pieces together and then line them up at the hole. The process was very similar for the piece up top that has the knobs or the hooks sticking out. Again, the pieces slide together, line it up with the holes, and you're good to go. The last steps were adding 2 knobs to each side of the rack, as well as the 10 hangers from the pole.